I bet you're wondering why I called you all here. Um, so, here's the thing. I am an idiot. Yeah, that's right. You heard it here first, folks. I'm stupid. So the reason you're getting Minecraft today instead of the 100 baby challenge is because I'm a fool. And I forgot to hit record on my footage. And I feel very defeated. So very defeated in this whole process. Because I got a lot done and a lot happened, which you'll hear about next week. But I typically film everything together and then I'll edit the first videos going out. Oh my goodness, my cat's moving. I also found another cat, by the way, if you can't tell from the cat shoving me around the room that I thought I told to sit down. Yeah, so I record in advance and then edit closer to the date, which from now on I'm going to just do it all in one day because that was terrible. And I don't have to. I'm just disgusted with the whole process, and I think I'll be angry and annoyed if I try and do another 100 baby to try and meet for this week. So instead, you're getting an extra Minecraft, and I do apologize that I feel like you guys are being punished for what was my own foolish mistake. I've been doing this for a few months now. Like, it'll be started in May, recording in May, even if they didn't get posted until June. But started in May, and this is the first time I have done anything like that. But yeah, so as you can see, there's copper aging just absolutely everywhere. But I think, because in the last episode of this, I created my fishing village. Or I started working on the bottom part of this fishing village, because the whole village, I do believe, is a fishing village in my heart of hearts. But I was setting these out to age, because I wanted to age them, but you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to have these age, because we haven't done the roofs yet of our fishing villages. We haven't done the roofs yet. So I think what I'm going to do is have the roofs age naturally. And because I also can't preserve them, I have no honey. I could get some. I have a silk touch axe, so I could realistically go out, but I still don't know how to make it. Skill issue on my part. Need to figure out how to make a honey and honeycomb farm. It will be done, but just not today. So I guess it doesn't really matter what they look like because they're all being aged anyway. Yeah. So that's something that's gotta be figured out. But that's not what our next project is. Our next big project is going to be a mob farm that we're going to make over there. I don't know. I don't think I showed you, but on the way to where our wastelands are, there is a kind of larger area like of water. And I figure, because I know I need to make a mob farm anyway, that's going to be my best bet for getting it high enough and away from stuff enough to get it done. There was a creeper explosion, as you can see. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so I've been mining. I didn't realize how hard coal was to find in this game. I thought it was the other world that I was in just because it's like very much a personalized kind of build. Like, it's an SMP that somebody made that I've been playing on. Not recording on there, of course, but like that, like the biomes are so customized. I'm like, oh, maybe that's why there's no coal. But I've been mining for days. The chest monster's back with all this stone. I have 8 furnaces underground filled to the brim with copper that I cannot smelt because I have run out of coal. And yes, I know, I could use wood. However, that feels like a massive waste of resources. Let me just go down to the houses to see what we're working with. So here's the thing too. I feel the copper might contrast too much and then the blue might look too similar when the reality of these houses are that a lot of them have gray shingled roofs. And I like the deep slate tile, but I think it's too dark for what I'm looking for. Yeah, like this is just too dark, I think, for what I want to do. And also executed, I did not do a good job of it. It should be easier on this one. But, like, what do we think? Let's go put this by the blue house, and if it's going to be too offensive, we won't use it. But I don't think it will. No, that is too offensive. I lied. So scrap that plan, scrap it. I just hate the look of cobblestone, and, like, we already kind of have, like, a half put together cobblestone one that does not look good. To put it simply, it doesn't look good. So we need something that's not going to look horrendous, and I think the only option is going to be deep slate tile. I don't want all of these eggs. Oh, I'm sorry, Bubba. I also found a geode that I completely cleaned out. I know, should keep those things so we can grow the shards. So, there's another geode. There's going to be more geodes. I'm not too concerned about that. I wanted the amethyst shards, so I took the amethyst shards. That's not where you go. Found more raw iron, but again, I don't want to waste resources on that, you know what I mean? Because we already have so little coal. I am underprepared for this. I was not expecting to film this video now. When I'm filming it, I was expecting to have a bit more time to pull together resources, because clearly, as you can see, we have none. I'm gonna need another... Oh, I've already put a craft... I almost put another crafting bench down, by the way, just to let y'all know. Okay, so first step, we're gonna clear off all this, because this is messy and bad. How? Oh my goodness, I am astound myself with my brilliance on a regular basis. So terrible. So part of the reason why so part of the reason why I've been trying to like working on gathering stuff to do a my mob farm. Ignore that. I mean I don't want to talk about it. But we're gonna build an enchanting setup in here because my librarians aren't giving me good books. They're not. I've been working on trading with one of them, and it's like lore 1, or whatever. So, been trying to do that, been failing spectacularly at getting anything even remotely useful out of that. So, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I need to do a mob farm that's also going to be able to give me XP so I can try my luck at actually getting some enchantments, because I've just been going through iron stuff like a mad woman trying to get it. Oh, why am I like this? I moved everything over so I can maybe try being more put together. I've not succeeded, clearly. Where is all... Do I have any mob drops? I do. Where? I have glass. I knew I had glass. Get out of my house. You don't live here. I will make you an apartment. I need to make an apartment complex. Come on, come on. There we go. Always chronically underestimate the amount of things we're gonna need. Look, like, it's not even enough to do two, like, the base part of 2 houses. Bruh. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, but you know what we can put in? Right now? You get a window, and you get a window, and... I am an idiot. And you get a window, you get a window. Oh, why am I like this? I was born wrong. It's fine. This is where all my copper is right now. In limbo. But that's not where we're going. So I would love to bring all of my animals with me, but I feel like that exponentially increases the rates of death. So I want deep slate tiles, because it reminds me of slate. And we're just going to convert all of this into this. I know, kitty cat. Okay, we're going to turn all of this into stairs. No, we're going to turn all this into stairs. The stonecutter is the best thing to come to Minecraft. I stand by that statement. Okay, I know, your houses are almost done, friends. You guys can figure out who's going who. I'll put a bed and like a chest or something in here. And I think everybody could be happy living in this little structure. Maybe a bear bowl. No, you know what? I'm gonna like extend this area outward and do like a pier back here. So you don't really need to worry about that. Ow, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I hear you, little baby. You're okay. I don't think we can make this into half slabs. Oh, why? And I can't shift because my pinky doesn't work like that. Like I have almost no feeling in it, so it just like releases without warning sometimes. So if I'm crouched on the edge of something, that's how I died in the nether, because my pinky just doesn't work. Okay, let's see how terrible these look. I'm so nervous, I'm so nervous. Oh, you know, for something I built, they're not terrible. They need something on top, but you want to know what we can't do? I don't think, or maybe we can. Hold on. Maybe I'm just a fool. Maybe I'm a fool. Where am I going? I'm like, oh, I wish I made a crafting table down here, but bro. Yay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope that's enough. Why am I'm it's there the whole time. Oh, I'm at the edge of my rope. Dude, I'm not. I guess I could. This is so frustrating. And it's not even frustrating because the process is frustrating. It's frustrating because I frustrate myself. Like, it doesn't need to be this bad. I just can't get myself together. Please, jump up properly. Like, that was my error. Like, the game did not do that. I'm just not fully competent. Roofing isn't my thing in The Sims either, so you know what? I'd say it's fine. I think it's fine. I think it's okay. I think I've made worse. I think I've made much worse, actually. But that is not the worst thing I've ever built. But you want to know what it's time to do? It's time to go shear some sheep. Oh, you're not one of mine? Come on into the water, baby. Oh, did the cat just run into the cactus? Did I kill? Okay, it's still alive. If it was an orange cat, I'd try harder to catch it, but I already have one of these cats, so I don't really want another one. I'm trying to get to one of each. Hello, friends. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. What we need to do now is we need to decorate the inside of my house. Why am I so low on hearts? Is it because I just keep jumping off buildings? Yeah. That seems like the right answer. Okay, so we're gonna make a back bed. We need 4 beds. I don't really care what they look like. Um, one more. One more. Have I made too many? No, I have not. Okay. You get a bed. And you get a bed. And you get a bed. And you get a bed. Oh, okay. Shut the door, you're gonna get yourself killed. And we already have some tenants moved in. Are we about to witness our first tenants moving in? Close the door behind you. So 3 of the 4 houses are currently occupied. We have tons of villagers up by our villager breeder that simply will not leave that area. And I'm not entirely sure why. I'm like, I don't know how these folks got out here. Is it from jumping up here? Is this how you guys are leaving? Yeah. Hi, sorry. Sorry. But there was a lot more. Some of them seem to have figured out ways of escaping. That's fine. This tunnel needs to be fixed at some point to allow growth in here. That's okay. There's plenty of other villages in nearby areas. For some reason, they all want to be in my house, and maybe it's because it's more central to where all the jobs are. But either way, not a good location for y'all to be staying in. And not going to be a forever thing. I need somewhere to put it all. There's so much of it. But yeah, definitely not a forever thing. They're not going to stay here. I'm going to build more houses. This whole area, because I hate it so much, might end up being torn down. Eventually, those animals aren't going to be there anymore. Like our cute little animal pen. Because I realized that as I'm like trying to like just kill cows, I'm like, it took me forever to get pigs in there, and I can't risk killing the pigs. So everybody's eventually like that's all going to get flattened down. There's going to be more animals over here, like in and behind. The animals might stick to like this sort of area over here, which makes me nervous. Eventually we're going to be doing something with another portal. We might build a bridge over to it. We're going to make it look all spooky and nether portal-y and build an impressive bridge. It's going to be so cool, I promise. So we all know that I'm the best builder here. Because I'm the only builder here. I'm the only player on this server, which makes me the best. Anyway, had to inflate my ego a bit. But yeah, so we are going to now kind of decorate these homes for these poor villagers because like they don't got much to work with here. They deserve to have some sort of something or other down here. Let's get rid of this because we really don't need it anymore. Oh my god, I forgot how much wood was in there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Shoot. 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 Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. It's fine. It's okay. We got this. It's gonna be okay. I don't want this in here. I don't want this in here. I don't want this in here. I don't want this in here or this or this or this. I really actually don't even want the flint, period. Okay. 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 I thought I moved this all over. I guess I did not. That was in there the whole freaking time. Dude. Bruh. Hi, Bubba. Okay, well. I'm sorry. You can stand. I need you to stand, but I need you to move out of the way. Come on. Cool. So we're going to put everything that we really kind of don't want into here. Which I think at that point is just that. And we need to start moving things over to the silos. Okay. Oh my god, my cat's gonna get hurt. Okay, he didn't. Perfect. How did you miss? It's a 2-block jump. I don't even think it's that. I think this chicken is stuck there. He's been here for a very long time. Because where are we at in terms of days? We're just over 250 days into this world. Like I said, a lot of that was done off screen because I just recorded a bunch and then I ended up hating everything that I made. So not all of it made it into actual like footage, if you know what I mean. Like, it's still there, like, it exists somewhere. It will just never make the light of day, you know? This stone needs to go in here. I have wool somewhere. Here. Black wool, white wool, gray wool. Back in here. This goes in here. This goes in here. Concrete also has its own spot. Is it here? I'll make it here. I usually keep iron on me in case I need it to make anything. So this stack of ingots, or half stack of ingots, will be coming with me. That was the concrete chest. That's okay. Not my problem right now. Yeah, like, I have so much copper, I don't know what to do with it all. I'm, like, debating, like, almost making, like, a sewer drain beside all the main streets out of copper grates and flooding them. Like, this is a street. This area, pick, like, one main strip to follow. I need a cohesive path, but I'm also wanting it to look like buildings were just kind of put together as needed. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of vibe I'm going for, is like a lot of, if you look at a lot of old maps, you can see how, like, even like some of like the cities, like enclosed walls, like the walls will kind of expand. Like, it'll start as an inner city, but then even within inner cities, like, things weren't really torn down the same way they are now. Like, if a building doesn't work, we tear it down and we rebuild something. Back then, they just used to kind of expand. Like, oh, we're pretty much like, oh, we need more houses. Let's just like make them closer together. Or, like, even in my own town, like, things were built on irregularly sized lots to slot in between different things, farms, where like the lot sizes aren't regular. Like, they're not like, oh, this square plot is yours. Like, I know with intentional city planning now, it's a little bit different, but prior, that's not how it was. It wasn't done on like a grid. It was done on like, okay, it makes sense to have these things here, and then that kind of area would kind of expand and develop, which is precisely the vibes I'm going for. Like, oh, that was cool. Like, this area I want for fishing, so like this area I want it to kind of expand organically. Up where my area is, I'm gonna put like I said, a pond and that kind of stuff, and I want that to be like more like masonry. At some point over here, these farms might end up getting torn down and moved up to where that area is, or even like down here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're just gonna focus on building up different trade areas and then organically fitting in houses like around it. And eventually we will have a library. Like, this, I have a feeling this is going to end up being massive, and it had been my plan to expand this way, which we still will. Like, there's a lot that can go beyond the farmlands. But like, right now my tree farm's over here, and I was trying to avoid this area because of all my butt ugly farms. However, I might like focus on like cutting it here and then sending growth that way and around. Like, it's just gonna look very lopsided. Like, I don't want it to look perfect. But yeah, so anyway, that was a long final speech. I need to stop monologuing. Long final monologue to discuss the end of me finishing building the fishing huts. So next week we're gonna decorate them. I might put just like a little table and chair in here, and they have what they need. Maybe a furnace each. Wish I could, but I don't really have a chimney, so that wouldn't make sense. But yeah, and then in the interim, I'm gonna keep working on getting my cobble up, so I can start work on the mob farm. I don't know if you guys want to come with me for the mob farm building. It's going to be very long, going to be very tedious, and it's probably going to be like 6 episodes of all the exact same thing, just me mob farming. Building my mob farm specifically, not farming them yet. But I forgot that we have this whole area in here. But yeah, we have a lot to do. We're just going to take it one area at a time. I need to do paths. I started doing paths in the very first episode, and then I never did any more. Anyway, I keep rambling. this is it. Well, sorry that we couldn't do the 100 baby challenge because of who I am as a person and how bad I am at things. But anyway, puppy, sorry. Yeah, anyway, I think that is good enough. Are you gonna sit down here or just sit down? But yeah, that's gonna have to be good enough for today. Alrighty, we will see you next week. Bye!